brushing my hair. Yeah, I had to fix my youngest daughter something to eat right fast. And then my kittens are being wild. You can probably hear them. Can you hear me and everything okay? See me and hear me? Just say yes if you don't care in the chat. Thanks. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here. Hello, Phoenix. Hello. Welcome in. I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate you for stopping by. I'm glad I have y'all in here. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't go live at 8:30 like I said on the post, but I had to fix my youngest daughter something to eat, so that was slowing me down. And then my kittens, you can probably hear them, they're being wild tonight. So I appreciate y'all for being here though, spending your time with me. I really don't know what to do. I didn't prepare nothing again tonight for this live or nothing. So, hello, Angel. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by in here, spending your time with me. Sorry I didn't show up at 8:30 like I said I was going to. I had to fix my youngest daughter something to eat. And then my kittens are being wild. What does that mean, LFG on YouTube? I don't know what that means. I know it means looking for a group on Twitch, like in games, but I don't know what it means on YouTube, LFG. Thanks for whoever come in and who's watching me. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. There's 4 of us, or 4 of y'all in here now, it seems like. My kittens are over here playing with the top to my water bottles. As soon as I finish one, they start playing with them. So that's what they're doing. But yeah, that's why I wasn't on time for this live and I didn't prepare anything. I'm just kind of sitting here talking to you all or whatever. But there's only 4 of y'all in the chat, so if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I already know where most of y'all live at anyways, but I thought if you wanted to, y'all could write in the chat where you're from, like what state or country you're from in the chat. If you want to, you don't have to. And if you want to advertise your channels too, you can. Phoenix is from the USA. I am too. I'm from Kentucky. In the USA. I appreciate y'all for being here. I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and stream. I'm just kind of sitting here right now. I can go ahead and take that green screen down. I don't know how to work it anyways to make the sides and the edges and the top just disappear and go into the green screen. I don't know how to do that. So there's Salem. That's the mommy cat. But I'm going to take this down. It'll probably fall. There we go. You're from America, okay. Yeah, that's where I'm from too. I think we're all from America here in the chat right now so far. Pretty sure anyways. Could be wrong. There's 5 in the chat now, it seems like. There's my cat over there, or over here, that's Puffy. That's the one, I think she's got mange or something, I'm not really sure. But they're always commenting on my counters and everything else. Hello, Oscar, how are you? I'm sorry I'm running so late and stuff. I had to fix my youngest daughter something to eat, and then my cats have been wild today. So the kittens and stuff. But I'm here now. I'm just running late. I'm glad you're doing good, Oscar, and I appreciate you for spending your time with me. There's 6 in the chat now. What we're doing, you don't have to do it, Oscar, but if you want to, you can. We're just kind of telling everybody, like in the chat, who's in the chat right now, where you're from, like what state or country you're from. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I think most everybody in the chat right now, there's 7 people in the chat now. But I think everybody's from America. Hello, Emmekins. And I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. You can correct me. But yeah, I know you're all from Wisconsin. Hello, Angie, baby. My youngest daughter, she's on camera. Sorry about that, you all. That's my youngest. She's 15. I appreciate y'all for being here. Oscar, you're from New Jersey? Oh, wait. You said Oscar says New Jersey, born here, made in China. Or, no, made in Cuba. I'm sorry, I can't read. Probably need to get my glasses on. Let me get them on right fast. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see it close, so. Like I said, I didn't prepare for this. That's cool, Oscar, though. Emmekins, that was right. Emily, that's whatever. Okay, I might call you Emily, if that's all right then. Boston, Massachusetts is where Angie Baby's from. Cuba, that's cool. I'd like to go to Cuba. I've never been. The only place I've ever been was I went back in July of 2022. I went on a cruise, and the cruise took us to Bimini in the Bahamas, but I don't know if you consider that out of the country or not. Some people do, I think, and then some people don't, so I don't really know for sure. But I loved it. Absolutely loved the Bahamas, or Bimini, or whatever. It had the most beautiful water I've ever seen in my entire life, and I love to swim, so. Let's see. Hello, Anna. Welcome here. I'm glad you're stopping by. Hello, Manuel. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're stopping by. I appreciate you all. Is it still raining? No. It only rained. It was just, I guess it was just like a sunburst or whatever. It only rained for maybe about 3 or 4 minutes or something. It wasn't that long. And then it just cleared up again. It's beautiful. Well, it's getting dark now. You can probably, I don't know how to turn the camera so you can see my kitchen window, but it's actually getting dark outside now. Let's see. Jamar Pickleball King. Hello, Jacob. I'm sorry if you don't want me to tell people your name on here. Just tell me not to. I'm sorry. I appreciate you for stopping by and being here, Jacob. Anna says Angel. Anna says okay. Mina says Angel. Angel says hi, Anna. Hi, Mina. Hey, everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Angie Baby says like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Jacob says, first time watching. Well, you're welcome here, Jacob. I appreciate you. And if you don't want me to call you Jacob, I'll call you, King or something. Or Jamar, whatever you want me to call you. And thank you for the emojis. I appreciate you so much. If you've not already, what I'm kind of asking on this live is if you want to say where you're from, like what country or state, you can in the chat, but you don't have to. Some of the other people in the chat's already said where they're from. I appreciate you so much, Dana. Appreciate you so much. And if you're hearing anything, what you're hearing is my kittens. They're playing with the tops to these lids on these Fiji bottles of water. They just play with them. all over the floor. That's probably what you're hearing. At least the cats haven't started trying to reproduce or nothing tonight. Like they did last night. There's 9 people in chat watching me and 6 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. And like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here, and I'm sorry I was running late. I had to fix my youngest daughter something to eat, and then my kittens have just been wild all day long today. And I've actually tried to clean the house and stuff, even though you can't tell it. So that's what I've been busy doing today. Now this one here is at my feet. This one little kitten might climb up here on me. They claw me to death, especially if I'm wearing shorts or something like I'm wearing right now. And if y'all want to, you can advertise your channels and stuff and talk a little bit about yourselves and your channels if you want to in the chat. Go ahead and mingle and advertise yourselves. I don't care. So I'm okay with pretty much anything. And I didn't prepare nothing tonight, so I'm sorry. I'm just kind of winging it or whatever you want to call it. I'm just here. And I still don't know how to, I don't know how you, are you still in here, Angel? I don't know how you said that, like, the Steam on Twitch for gaming to make it go through to YouTube. I don't know how to do that. Emmekins, you are a wonderful supporter, always sharing out everyone's pages. Well, thank you, Emily. I appreciate you so much. Everybody's been good to me, too. Everybody's real good to me. And I appreciate y'all for spending your time stopping by and coming in here. I don't know what I'm going to start doing, like, on my lives or nothing like that yet, or I really don't have anything planned, and I really don't know like a schedule yet or anything. I know some of y'all have been doing my posts that I put up, and I appreciate that so much. I'm gonna leave them up, or I'm just gonna not tally them up or whatever until Friday. But I appreciate you, Anna. Anna says to hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. But most people so far. Hello, Janelle. I appreciate you for stopping by. Janelle says, hello, beautiful JC. I appreciate that, Janelle. That's so sweet and kind of you. Appreciate you so much for spending your time here. I'm sorry I was running late. Like I was telling you, my youngest daughter, she wanted me to fix her something else to eat. I'd already cooked for her once today, but she's a really picky eater, so I had to fix her something else to eat. And so that's why I was running behind. And then too, just my cats and my kitten, they're being wild tonight. They was trying to jump on that green screen, and so that's one of the reasons why I took it down and stuff. Janelle says, so happy to see you live, and I appreciate you, Janelle. Appreciate you so much. Janelle, I just finished cleaning and making 3 different dinners. I totally understand picky eaters. Yes, my youngest daughter is a picky eater, and my oldest daughter, she kind of is too. But my oldest daughter, she eats more like meats and stuff. But they're both like carb eaters. Like they love pasta, sugars, and just anything that's sweet and stuff like that. But they're definitely picky eaters. I'm not really a picky eater. I just don't eat a whole lot of fish products. You know why there's only 6 of y'all in here watching? If y'all don't care, I'm going to go over here since I'm on the computer. I'm going to try to make some of y'all mods if y'all don't care. I don't know how you do it on the computer. I'm going to try to see if I can. I guess I just do add as a moderator. Okay, I guess I just want to do the standard moderator for now on everybody. So Janelle, I just sent you as a mod. Hopefully it worked. There's 7 in here. Janelle says, yay, you are already at 419 subscribers. Yes, I appreciate you, Janelle. I appreciate you so much. I have a long way to go, and I'm running out of time. I don't think I'm going to hit my anniversary month. My anniversary month is coming up for YouTube in October the 11th. And I made this account on YouTube in 2024, so I don't think I'm going to make it, but we'll see. I'll try. James says, Prentice, sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, says, have fun, Diamond, and I appreciate you for stopping in, James. Hello, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Emily says, road to 500, and I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, Emily. And thank you for the emojis. I love the emojis. Let me see if I can make another mod in here. So far, I've not had any troubles. I know they're coming and it's surprising, but I guess nobody just wants to watch me anyway, so that's okay. Well, in the end, it don't pay me out if no one watches me though. But let me see if I can make a couple more of y'all mods if you don't care. I'm just doing the standard mods right now. Anna, you should be a mod now. Oscar says he lost his internet. I don't know, Oscar. I'm so sorry that you lost your internet. I'm so surprised that my internet don't go out. This internet is terrible, and there's not another option where I live at. Janelle says, good moderators are very needed for live streams. Yes, I agree. They very much are needed. And I know I will get trolled. I'll get trolled all to pieces. It's just a matter of time. I get trolled all the time anyways in my comments on my videos. I'm to the point I just ignore them. Unless if it's like something, that isn't up to YouTube standards, I really don't care. I just don't want to lose my channel or anything like that. Welcome back, Oscar. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. Now I'm going to try to go up here, since there's 5 of y'all here. See who else is in the chat. And I'm going to scroll back down so I might miss chat for a second. Just bear with me, please. James, you should be a moderator now. And I'll go back up in a minute. I don't want to miss chat. Anna Banana says, thank you. Well, I appreciate you, Anna. I love all your little emojis, too. Janelle says, how is the weather out there? It was about 79 degrees again today. And then it's been going down. It's went down a few degrees. The computer's saying it's like 76 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and it's partly cloudy. There was like a little sunburst of rain and stuff earlier today. I did like a YouTube short or whatever of it earlier, but it's very beautiful. It was beautiful earlier and stuff, but now it's like dark. It's getting dark. Janelle says, very lovely temperature. Yes, I agree. That's like the perfect weather temperature degrees in the 70s. I agree. I just don't like the humidity. But the humidity is not being too bad, I mean, it's been a little bit bad, but not like excruciating bad or nothing. Anna Banana says, the short of the rain looked and sounded so peaceful. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate you. Janelle says, humidity is what kills me. I agree. It kills me too. I cannot handle humidity. It feels like you're walking into an oven with a breathe. My cats are jumping on my keyboard. They're being wild. Like I said, they're all over the place tonight for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if there's a full moon tonight or not. Thank you all. There's 9 thumbs up in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. And there's 5 of y'all watching. Janelle says, I'm up in northern Arizona. I get a break from the heat of the valley. Yeah, I appreciate that, Janelle. I would like to go to Arizona to visit sometime. I was actually told whenever I was a child, because I've always had real bad allergies and stuff, and a lot of people here in Eastern Kentucky, because of the humidity and stuff, we have terrible allergies, sinus infections, asthma, and all that. And a doctor actually told my parents whenever I was younger that I should live in Arizona. I'm sorry, let me fix that right fast. I had to fix that curtain. The cat's amazed with it, sorry. But they said that I should live in Arizona because of my allergies and stuff being so bad. Let me see if I missed anything. Janelle says, in the valley right now at 617, it's over 110, and here in Strawberry, where I am, it's 85. Wow, it's very, very warm. But I kind of like it, as long as it don't get like in the real high 80s or 90, anything in the 90s, I can't stand, because it, you know, I know I should be like happy, should be grateful for every day that I'm alive or whatever, and I am, but, you know, I just can't handle such high temperatures and humidity and stuff. Thank you, Anna, for all the emojis. I appreciate them so much. There's cats running around playing with these lids to the Fiji waters and play with them all the time. Janelle says, it is a very dry heat. Yes, it's kind of like what it's been like, but I haven't minded it too bad. It's just like when you walk outside and open the door, it just feels like you can't get no air. It just feels like you're in an oven, pretty much. And even like the wind and stuff the past few days, it has been blowing, and it's been blowing like hot heat and stuff. But I don't know, it's been nice the past few days. I ain't minded it too much. I gotta open me up another water, sorry y'all. I'll start slobbering because I take so many kinds of medication and stuff, and sometimes my medications make me do different things. Sorry. Janelle said, I can't stand hot weather and humidity. My body freaks out. Yes, mine does too. Definitely. This cat might try to unplug the camera, so I gotta watch it over on the computer. Janelle says, Scottsdale, Arizona right now is definitely like standing in a giant hairdryer on full heat. Yes, that's kind of what it's like here, but not as high temperatures as what you're having and stuff. But it's been beautiful. I mean, not like raining or nothing like that all the time. I don't know what I don't dislike more, to be honest, because I can't stand the rain. I think I would feel different. I would love the rain if, like, I had porches that had roofs on them, like have some place to get out of the rain or whatever when I'm outside, but I don't. So where is Scottsdale, Arizona at, Janelle? What is that more like? We'll say western part of Arizona, northern part of Arizona, southern Arizona, eastern Arizona, or what? If you don't mind saying or whatever. I've only been through like Arizona whenever I was about 14 years old. Hello, Okie says South Oklahoma is where he lives at. Thank you, Okie. Now you're gonna have to help me pronounce your name. I've never said your name before, and I don't want to mess it up. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. So is it Abdul? But anyways, hello and hello. Abdul says, hello, Diamond. Hello, Janelle. And I appreciate you for stopping by and being here. And if I'm not pronouncing your name right, I'm sorry. You can correct me. And I'm sorry about all the noise and chaos. It's my kittens. Janelle says it would be like a bit southeast in the state. Okay, I see what you're saying. So kind of like in the middle, but more towards the bottom, I guess. Abdul, Janelle says. Abdul. I'll try to remember that. I have bad memory. I'll try to remember it. Abdul. Abdul says, Diamond, how are you? I am good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. How are you doing, Abdul? Janelle says, sweet and kind Abdul. Yes, I agree. And if any of y'all are like wondering, I know some of these people from other people's chat. We're all connected. We're all one big YouTube family, one big YouTube group. Abdul says, thank you, Janelle. So, anyways, I'm gonna scroll back up since there's only 4 people watching, and I'm gonna make some more mods if there's some more people in here. Can you make people as mods even if they're not in your chat at the time or whatever? I'm just making people standard mods right now. Okie, if you're still here, I made you a mod just now. And then Janelle says, laugh out loud, we run the YouTube streets together. That is true, Janelle. Abdul says, how change this chat box? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about the crown with the number in it? I don't know what that is. I think someone said last night that I don't know, it's like some kind of ranking system or something. I don't really understand it completely. And I think it's just something new to YouTube. I'm not sure at all. Emily says, you can in studio on the computer, settings in the bottom left corner has the moderator settings. So is it something I'm supposed to be doing? Emily says, for adding people outside of a live. Okay. Let's just go ahead and make you a mod. There, Emily, you should be one now. I put you on standard like I did everybody else. I trust you, girl. And then Janelle says, change the chat box question. Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on right now. Abdul says, I don't even understand the sound at all. Do you understand or hear the sound? Are y'all not able to hear me? Is nothing coming out? You're not hearing me talk? I don't know what you mean. Abdul says, I don't know how will be changed. Emily says, thank you. You're welcome, Emily. I appreciate you. Janelle says, maybe close the video and restart video. Do y'all want me to close the video? The live and restart the live? I don't know what's going on here, y'all. I don't know. Are you talking to Abdul? Let's see. Janelle says video. Emily says no. Everything is good on my end. Okay. Janelle says I hear you fine. Okay. So I think it's just on Abdul's end then. So I guess I'm good. Emily says, ha ha ha, you've been fine this whole time, no worries on your end. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate each and every one of you all. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Thank you for all the little celebration emojis. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Chris says Diamond. I appreciate you, Chris, for stopping by. Appreciate you for being here. Chris says, hey, chat. I'm going to go ahead and make Chris a standard mod too, since he's in here. And that's the only thing I really pretty much found out how to do tonight. Chris, you should be a mod now, Chris. I don't know why it's not lighting up for you. Chris the Flash Shy Talk. Hey, Emily, and a banana. Chris. There we go. Chris is the mod now. Thank you for the little emojis. Chris said, ain't a banana. Ow. And a banana says, and lightning flashing. Ow. Yes, I am a night owl too, but I'm trying my best not to be. Okay, guys, y'all can talk amongst yourselves for a second. If you don't care, I'm going to scroll this back up and see if I left off anyone else. There's 6 of you all in the chat that I want to put on as a mod tonight. Don't want to make anybody feel left out. So I'll scroll back down in just a second. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here and spending your time with me. Janelle says, laugh out loud, I'm exhausted and dead to the world by 9 p.m. Yes, well, I need to definitely get my days and nights straightened out. I think this is hernia. No, that ain't hernia, baby. I think this is fat girl, baby. Show it to you. Should be on the keyboard. There you go. Say hello. How you doing? And this shirt I'm wearing, I know I look like a homeless person, but and I'm not making fun of homeless people. But anyways, this shirt is from the county that I live in. It's an old shirt. That's what it says. It says, "Welcome to Whitesburg, Kentucky." See, they originally started the RC Royal Crown Cola Company here, but then they moved it. And the people who started the company, they passed away years ago. It says population 1,534 friendly people plus 2 grouches. I'm probably one of those 2 grouches. Maybe both of them. This cherry went all the way back. Yeah, this one here is just little fat girl, we call her. She's the one that looks the most like the dad. I think she's colder. Thank you for the emojis and the name. Janelle says, Abdul, did it work? So he must be having sorry itching, scratching. These cats have fleas, and I bag them all the time. Dawn just doesn't get rid of them. And I have flea medicine, that'll work. But anyways, he must be having troubles on his end. Abdul does tonight. And then Chris says, hey, Janelle. Janelle is a very, very sweet woman. Anna Banana says, thank you, Anna. My youngest daughter definitely wants to keep this one. This is one of her favorites. We just call her little fat girl. She has the big dark black stripe going on her back like that. And then Emily says, meow, 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 meow. Yep, that's pretty much what they do all the time. And then Janelle says, hello, Chris, hello. You all are so sweet and nice, and I appreciate y'all for being here. And I appreciate all the little hearts that someone's giving me right now. Appreciate it so much. Now, one of the kittens, it is the one that's always whining all the time. And it won't hardly eat like cat food and the dry cat food. That's what I feed on. But it wants to eat like sandwich meats and stuff all the time. Abdul says, it's not work, Janelle. I don't know, Abdul. I'm not tech smart at all. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. I don't know what to say to help you out with. If it's a desktop computer, maybe just restart it or something, if you've not already done that. Abdul says, Nell, I'm using earbuds, so Nell, sound is better. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's working out a little bit better. This chair, I'm sorry guys, I keep running back and forth. Abdul says, I love Meow, cute Meow. Thank you so much, Abdul. She's not very vocal actually, that one knows. We just call her little fat girl. I don't think my youngest daughter's come up with a name for her yet. They just built something. That's what the sound was. She really hasn't named none of them yet, but she wants to keep most of all of them. Abdul says, I love Meow, cute Meow. I'm very great. That's hard. I'm all come up now. There's 2 watching. I appreciate you too, and I appreciate everyone else who's come in here and stopped by. There's 12 thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of y'all so much for being here. Like I said, I really didn't have anything planned. The only thing I was asking was to the chat was if they wanted to, you could say where you're from, what state or country you're from. If you want to, but you don't have to in the chat. So if you've not already, you can. And I appreciate all the likes and thumbs up and shares and chats and emojis and everything. Janelle says, Abdul, hugging emoji. Yeah, I hope you can get it working, Abdul. I'm not very tech smart at all, like I said. I wish I could figure out how to get this streaming from YouTube. And then when you log into like your Steam account for gaming, I don't know how you do that. How do you connect your Steam account for gaming to YouTube so you can stream both of them at the same time? I don't know how you do that though, but I wish I did. There's 3 in the live chat now. Abdul says, what's the name of Meow, please? Oh, the one that I showed you, she don't have a name. It's my youngest daughter's cat, and she don't want to get rid of that one. We just call her Fat Girl. That's what she calls her, so I just call her what she wants her to be called, you know. But they really don't have names or nothing yet, none of the kittens there. The only one that has a name is one of them that I'm going to actually give away to my nephews that live next door. They're just waiting on, they had some plumbing issues in their trailer, and they're waiting on it to get fixed before they take the cat in. I can show you that one. Its name is Chill. It was Burge or something, then they changed it to Chill, but they're only like 9 and 10 years old, so hold on, I'll show it to you. This is the one that I showed y'all last night too. It had the unusual pattern on its back. Looks like a sword or something, I think, going down its back and stuff. But it was Burge, and now they're calling it Chill. So that's what he looks like. He's a wilder. Abdul says, but she is a cute cat. Thank you so much. She is cute. She's not very vocal. Not compared to her siblings. Abdul says, hey, Cootie. Abdul says, sweetie. Cat. Abdul says, lovely. Thank you so much for your emojis, Abdul. I appreciate you. Let's see. I don't know if this is the Fat Girl cat. See, we have one that has a hernia in her stomach. I don't think that's her. This is Fat Girl cat. This is her again. She has a darker stripe one on her back with a black looking stripe. Look at the camera. Say hi. Hello. Hello, Abdul. hernia baby one. Let's see. No, this ain't hernia baby here. This is Tiny Time. This is the one that likes to eat sandwich meat. And he's got yoga ears, I think. He's really vocal. He gets really whiny and clingy. He loves to be held and stuff all the time. He's like shorter made than what the rest of them are too. And then I'll show you hernia baby. See, this is what we call hernia baby. It's a girl cat too. She's got a little hernia on her stomach. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know how she got it or anything. But we're probably going to give this one away too. We're just waiting on the people who wants to take those two cats from us to get to the point where they want the cats. Emily says, earthworm kittens would get hernias sometimes too. Yeah, I don't know why she got that, Emily. It was like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after she was born, and it just popped up on her. It was bigger though than it is now, so I don't know why she got it bigger. Janelle says, "Oh, Janelle, I love your emojis." Excuse me. Abdul says, "How you sweet diamond? You have cute cats." Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I have a ton of cats. My oldest daughter has a cat too, but she brings it back and forth, or she mostly here lately, she's been keeping it over there at my mom's house in her trailer, because the last time she had brought that cat over here, it hadn't been around these other cats in so long. I mean, I couldn't get in between them. They was just like hissing and stuff every second, like they was gonna, hurt each other real bad. So I couldn't get in between them, and he would never warm back up or nothing. So we had to take him back over there, and that's where he's been staying at now. But I love my oldest daughter's cat. It's like white and gray looking, and its name's Earl Grey. It's a boy cat, and I did have it fixed. It's just a real sweet cat. Let's see how long I am. I'm at 43 minutes and 23 seconds. Emily says sometimes it happens if the mama cat bites on the umbilical cord too rough, I think. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, the mama cat was I don't know if he was in here last night or not whenever I did the live, but the mommy cat is the black one, and she does kind of have like a meaner personality, but the dad cat, he's that real big fat tabby cat, and he looks just like the babies, but he has like a calm personality and stuff. Janelle says, I just recently found a forever home for an injured stray kitten we took in. That's good, Janelle. Like around here where I live at, to be honest, I know this is really bad, but like 3 or 4 years ago, the not homeless shelters, but the animal shelters, all the animal shelters around here would not take any cats in or nothing, and they were actually unaliving them. And there was also unaliving dogs, and I'm talking about like sought after name brand dogs and stuff, like Siberian Huskies and stuff, like fully stocked dogs. The animal shelters was doing that, and there was a big conspiracy against that, allegedly. So, yeah, if we was to give a kitten away, we want somebody to keep it inside the house, because that's what we do, and it's hard to find anybody to do that, And I don't trust animal shelters allegedly around here. I live in a very, very corrupted place in all categories, and I always have. It's always been that way, allegedly. Let me see where I left off at. Janelle says, yes, there are so many cute unalived shelters. It's disgusting. I agree, Janelle. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It's and my girls especially, they get really attached to animals and cats and stuff. Janelle says there are only 3 no unalive shelters I know of out here. Yeah, all of them out here, or that's the way it used to be a few years ago. I do think that that guy that was over that running that won the main office and they were all connected or whatever, I think he ended up like stooping down and stuff, that veterinarian or whatever he was that was running the shelters, because of the conspiracy behind it, because it was in the news and everything. It was real bad. Janelle says, yes, that is why I foster animals in need that I am able to house. That is very kind and sweet of you, Janelle. Very nice. Not many people will do that at all. You can't hardly ever find anyone to do that or no. Well, I think it's just me and probably you, Janelle, here in the chat. But I do got 12 thumbs up. And even though this is like my 5th live or whatever, it's really officially only probably my 2nd live. But I appreciate you for being in here with me. Janelle says, my house is full of people and animals running around. I know what you mean. Mine is too. Especially right now in summertime. That's why I never know what I'm going to be able to do or anything. Janelle says, just stay consistent and you will get channel growth. Thank you so much, Janelle. I appreciate you so much for being here and everything that you say. You say such nice, sweet things. Janelle, you have a lovely channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Janelle. Yeah, I'm kind of shy, and it takes me a while to warm up and stuff, but I mean, that's the whole point to YouTube and stuff too, you know. We want to be watched, and we want our channels to grow, and we want people, you know, and stuff. We want all the above that helps out our channels and stuff. But I don't really. I'm too deep into YouTube now to quit it. Either way, you know. I have over 1,700 videos altogether, so I have put a lot of time into my channel, even though it might not be very big or whatever. And I've made connections and friends and stuff like that. So even if it does take me a long time to get monetized and grow or whatever, it's still benefiting for me or whatever. But I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you for being here. And you do not have to stay here the whole time or nothing like that. None of y'all do or nothing. And I know I can be boring, and I know you're like in a different time zone and stuff, and you need to get in bed and stuff. So, Janelle, people just need to find your channel, and you will find solid supporters. I appreciate that, and I hope so. I hope so, Janelle. I do. I hope so. I appreciate everyone who stopped in though and everything. But I'm going to try to make it to at least an hour. But even if no one's here or whatever, Emily says, I've been working. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to stay on here for an hour, but I don't expect any of y'all to stay here. I know we all got lives, and time is everything and stuff, but I know people are in different time zones. And what time is it right now where you're at, Emily? Like, I know you're in Wisconsin or whatever, but is it like it's 9:47 p.m. right now my time? Janelle says I do have to get my kids ready for bed. You can leave, Janelle, and I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate everything you said and done. You didn't have to do that, and I do appreciate you. And you have a good night, Janelle. Janelle says it's 6:47 p.m. here. Well, you have a good night, Janelle. I appreciate you for coming in. Emily says just about 8:50 p.m. So you're a little bit behind me, Emily, because you're like about an hour behind me. It's 9:48 p.m. right now. Janelle says, I'm happy to support your channel, JC, and I appreciate you so much, Janelle. I really do. But I don't want to keep you up all night either. And like I said, I really don't know for sure when I'm going to be able to do lives and how often or anything. I'm just kind of going by that poll, but that poll doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be like doing that or whatever at them times. I'm just trying to get information, so to speak, or whatever. Janelle says, I truly enjoy going on YouTube for things that bring me joy. Yes, I like YouTube too. And I've watched YouTube for years too, even before I made my channel, obviously, last year or whatever, in October 2024. But I've watched YouTube for years. I just regret, which I think a lot of other people that are trying to be YouTubers too, or content creators, I think that's something that we all kind of regret while we're little and small channels is we wish that we had done it like years ago. Because if we had done it like years ago, no matter who you are, what your genre is or whatever, I believe if we had got into this, YT stuff years ago, our channels would probably be pretty big or at least monetized by now. If we'd done it like even 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it would have made a difference. Abdul says, just 5 o'clock a.m. o'clock here where he's at. You're up early, Abdul. You're really up early. I hardly ever get up that early. I wish I could, though. And I appreciate you for spending your time and being here with me. Emily says, I've had this YouTube since 2009, but I've never used it like I do now. That Fishy thing has his channel going. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of other people doing the same thing too, but I didn't even know how to be able to make a YouTube channel or nothing like that until about a year ago. I didn't even know anything. I didn't even have a Gmail address or anything like that to even start my YouTube channel. And I didn't know how to make one, so that's why it took me so long. But I've watched YouTube channels for years now on YouTube, probably since 2014 is whenever I started watching YouTube channels and stuff. But I haven't did a video about it yet necessarily. I do plan on making one. It's just getting the time to make all these videos and stuff. I have a ton of videos in mind. It's just getting the time to do them. And I was going to talk about that too, because what I watch now on YouTube has kind of changed from what it did before I had my YouTube channel. Let's see. Abdul says, yes, I'm from Saudi Arabia. Do you know about this country? Laugh out loud. I don't really know about Saudi Arabia, Abdul. I've heard of Saudi Arabia before, but I know this is pathetic. I don't know a whole lot about geography, and I probably couldn't tell you where it's at on the map or nothing. It's in a desert or something, though, ain't it? Emily says, I used to watch the makeup gurus back in the day, laugh out loud. I never really did get into makeup. I kind of wish I had when I was younger and stuff, but I've just always been I've never really wore that much makeup or nothing. Just plain Jane, I guess you call it. But my youngest daughter, she's totally, since she's gotten older, she's 15 now, but when she was 11 or 12 years old, she was kind of like a tomboy and stuff. She really wasn't into makeup that much or nothing. But now she's like a girly girl. She's real into the makeup and stuff. We're at 55 minutes and 37 seconds in, you all. And I appreciate y'all for spending your time with me and being here. What do you do in Saudi Arabia, Abdul? What do you like to do in Saudi Arabia? I mean, like, what does it look like? Is it like a desert? That's how I picture it and imagine it, but I could be wrong. Emily says, "Wee, yeah, we're almost there." I'm sorry, I'm so boring. So I just want to make it at least to an hour at an even number. Abdul says, "How are you innocent people?" Like that, or I might not read that right. Sorry if I didn't. Abdul says, "You don't know about famous country?" No, I'm sorry. I know. I've lived a very sheltered life. I've heard of your country before, but I don't know much about it or nothing. Abdul says, "Basically, I'm from Pakistan, but am doing work at Saudi Arabia." Oh, what kind of work do you do, Abdul, if you don't mind telling us? But you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Is that why you're up so early? Is because of work? How close do you live to, what is it called? I might not be pronouncing it right. Over there, that big luxurious place where all the celebrities and millionaires and billionaires go to and live at. Abu Dhabi or Dubai, or I think it's called Dubai or whatever, Dhabi or something. Abdul says, "I am doing work as an electric technician." Well, that's probably a really good paying job. You probably had to go to school for quite a while for that, I'd say. That cat of mine is over there, I'm sorry. It's eating the leftovers. I have to throw it out anyway. You can't leave food out here on the counters because the cats. They'll get into everything. I'm sure that was my youngest daughter's leftovers, and she was just putting it there to get rid of it anyways. Now me, usually, I know this is bad, and I've been trying to go to sleep earlier and stuff, but I'll go lay down in my bed and stuff, but I'll start watching either YouTube. I watch about equal. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I'll watch YouTube, or sometimes I'll watch Netflix, and or Prime Video, and I'll just lay in there until I fall asleep. And sometimes it's not until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning before I fall over asleep. Emily says, "Little finding little cat teeth mates." Yeah, they definitely scratch me off to pieces, and some of them do try to bite me. Emily says, "Marks in the breed bags and etc." Yes, these cats. I think these cats, well, they're probably like mixed cats now or whatever, but they're like tabby cats or something. That's what they are. Well, we're almost there, you all. Counting on the seconds now. I appreciate y'all. Well, there we are. We're at an hour. So I'm gonna get off of here. We made it to an hour, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Appreciate all the emojis. Appreciate all the chats. I appreciate y'all spending your time with me. And I appreciate all the hearts and celebrations and everything that y'all have done for me. I appreciate y'all for being here. I really do. Abdul says, where I work is a hospital and I work a night shift and chat with friends all night long on live streaming. That's all I have. Oh, well, a lot of people do that nowadays, Abdul. I mean, usually, even if I'm like not doing videos or not doing something or whatever, I'm still like social networking now that I have a YouTube channel and stuff on someone's chats or lives or something when I can. I mean, it's the same thing with everybody else too. Everybody's got lives and time. Time, we don't never get enough time. Time is everything. Emily says, nice to meet you, Abdul. Abdul says, same in here, Emily. And then Abdul says, you sweet people. Thank you so much, Abdul. You're a sweet person. I know Abdul from other people's chats, Emily. I have other friends and their channels and stuff, and I've met Abdul through them. But I'm going to cut it off, even though there's 3 of y'all in here now, and I do appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of y'all and all the chats and stuff. But I'm going to get off of here, Abdul, so I'll probably see you in somebody else's live or something, maybe. Yep, y'all have a good night or good morning, good day, whatever your time zone is and wherever you're at. Hope everything's good for you, and I appreciate y'all. You have a good night too, Emily. I appreciate you so much. I guess I'm going to close this out. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Good night, respected Ems. You're so sweet. Well, good night, Abdul. You have a good day at work too. And I'll talk to y'all and see y'all later. Thanks for coming in. Talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams.